Right guys, Gaffed is back and I've got something a little bit different for you today. When I say different, it is still a card trick, but this is a walkthrough tutorial because I've got to do a lot of flipping this envelope over. I don't think it's going to fly by you guys on a fixed camera like this. In the real world you're going to get away with this all the time, but on a fixed camera it's a bit tricky. So I'm just going to explain to you how the trick works and give it a go. So what I've got are 5 blank bicycle playing cards, and I've got 5 blank face bicycle playing cards. Now these, you'll notice, are double blanks, blank on both sides. These are just blank on the one side. So these cards, I've got these 5 symbols written down, and on these 5 cards I've got those same 5 symbols written down. Now it does not matter the order of this packet for now, but I'll put that aside, but it does matter the order of this packet. So you're going to draw a circle on one side of the blank card, put the circle face down, or instead just draw a circle on one, a box, a triangle, an X and a wavy line. Draw those on one side and then get the circle, flip it into your hand face down, get the box symbol, get the circle and draw a square box on the back of it. So you've got a circle and a box. Now pick up the box drawing on the card, put it face to face, then draw a triangle symbol. You're then going to pick up the triangle symbol, which is blank on this side at this point, put it face to face and draw an X on the back. The X you're going to place on top of the X, draw the wavy lines, get the wavy line symbol, put it face down and then draw the circle. So you've got a circle and a box, you've got a box and a triangle face down, X, X face down, wavy line, circle. And it goes in this order: circle, box, triangle, X, wavy line. And these, you've got the same 5 symbols on the regular blank cards, blank face, but it does not matter, these can be mixed up. But these need to be in this order: circle to wavy line. So you're going to place this packet on top of this packet. Now you're going to make yourself an envelope which looks the same on both sides. So I've got the folded bit for the side at the bottom and the folded bit for the side here. Now on this side I've just stuck on what looks like a folded bottom and a folded side, so it looks the same. Now if you can pick it up in the camera, on both sides, and there's no sort of flap on it, it's just open. So you're going to place these 10 cards into this little flap. Right, let me just show you something crazy. Pull out the cards so the spectator can see that these are face down, and what I've also done is put a little pencil dot in the top and bottom corner of the circle, because this is the card that you are going to pick. You'll show your spectator. You could fan them a little bit if you want to give the impression these are all red back cards, and show the spectator, look, these are your 5 cards. So we've got the circle, the box, the star, the X and the wavy lines, and these are my 5 symbols. Now I've got the same symbols but they're not in the same order. Now just flash the back of these, gives the impression that these will be regular cards like this. And what you're going to say to your spectator is, I want you to just think of one of these symbols for me. Don't hand them the cards, just spread them out on the table, or just say, look, just remember one of these for me, however you want to do it. So what you're going to do is, look, I'm going to give mine a mix up, and all you're going to do is find your pencil dot, which is here. Right, we're going to take out a random mystery card, we're going to place it face down into the envelope. Put these aside, face down. Now say to your spectator, look, I want you to just remember one of these 5 symbols. I am going to give you the option to change your mind at any point, but just remember one of these for me, and I'm going to put these inside here and we're going to pull them out one at a time until you say stop. So you're going to take this packet of 5, open up your envelope, and these need to go underneath the card you placed in. Now you need to turn this over, place it on the table. See, on a fixed camera, you're going to spot me doing this, but in the real world, you can just do that any day of the week. Right, so you've put a mystery card into the envelope. I've now put the 5 spectators symbols into the envelope. Now I'm going to pull the symbols out one at a time. I want you to say stop when I pull out the symbol you were thinking of. And if you want to change your mind at this point, you can. So what you're going to do is reach in to underneath the whole packet of symbols. The first symbol you pull out will be a circle. This is the card you put in there, so you can flash the back of that if you want. You're going to pull another card out from the bottom, the box. Now if the spectator hasn't said stop at this point, it doesn't matter. You're going to pull another one out from the bottom. Let's say the spectator says stop, that's my symbol. You need to spin this over again without them noticing. Like fixed camera guys, it's pretty hard to do. And then you can say, look, so you stopped on this symbol, we'll put that aside for a minute. So you didn't want to use, now you go to the bottom again, the wavy line, and you didn't want to pick the X. You picked the triangle, and wouldn't you know it, the card that I put in at the beginning was only the triangle. So that is a fantastic little trick. You cannot flash the back of this, but you could have flashed, oh sorry, the circle. Right, let me run through that again because it's probably a little bit confusing. Your 5 symbols, it doesn't matter the order of these, they can be mixed up. But these need to be in a specific order for it to work. So you want to find the circle and the box. Now it's easy, you just find the box, place it on top of there, find the triangle, find the X, find the wavy line. Your symbols are in this order now, but they need to be in this order: circle, box, diamond, triangle, X, wavy line. Right, put those down. Spectators thinking of one of these. Right, I'm going to mix mine up, and I'm going to put one of mine. Maybe I'll pick this one. You're picking the one with the pencil dot, which is a circle. You'll place that into the envelope. Now I want you to remember one of these symbols. You got one for me? I'm just going to place these into the packet so it goes underneath that card. Flip this thing over, place it down. Right, I'm going to pull these cards out one at a time. Remember, I placed a card inside the envelope at the beginning. So you're going to reach in and pull from the bottom. I'm going to pull these out one at a time till you say stop. Now you can change your mind at any point if you want. If you want the circle, we'll have the circle. You want to continue? You want the box? You don't want the box. What about the triangle? Do you want the triangle? No? What about the X? You want to use the X. As soon as they say they want to use whatever card it is, we'll put that aside. You need to flip this over, continue pulling from the bottom. Say, look, there's the wavy line, and the one card I placed in there at the very beginning, wouldn't you believe it, was only the X. Do you need to see that again? What I should say is, what I didn't show at the beginning, this is my circle. Circle, box, where is it? Triangle, X, wavy line. So you want it circle, box, that way round. We're going to mix them up. Let's say we have this one. You're always taking the circle. You're always taking the pencil dot card. Right, I'm going to place these into the box. I want you to remember one of these cards for me. I'm going to place them into the envelope so it goes underneath that card. Turn the envelope over. Right, I'm going to pull them out one at a time. The circle. Now you can show this if you want, flash the back of it, because it's the card you put in. That's the only card you can flash the back of if you want. Let's say spectator says stop, I want the box. Okay, if they want the box, you need to turn this over. In the real world, like I say guys, you'll be able to do this with a bit of misdirection, but on a fixed camera it's quite difficult. So you want the box. So you didn't want the wavy lines, you didn't want the X, and you didn't want the diamond, triangle. Now you remember I put one card in at the beginning. You weren't going to believe this, but it was only the box. So that's it guys, I do hope that is clear enough. This is, like I say, it would have been a little bit awkward for me to try and do this trick with a fixed camera. So I thought I'd just do a walkthrough. So just to clarify, 5 blank cards with these symbols, doesn't matter the order. pencil dot on the circle, because you're always going to choose that card. Draw a circle on the one side and a box on the other. Draw a box on the one side and a triangle on the other. You're going to draw a triangle on the one side and an X on the other. X on one side, wavy line on the other, wavy line on one side, circle on the other, and it always goes in circle, box, triangle, X, wavy line. And when this card goes in, this packet always goes underneath. You do need to flip this over once as you start pulling them out. As soon as they say that's my symbol, turn it over again, continue pulling out, and the last card will be the perfect match. So let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. I don't think you need a tutorial on how to build a simple, this is a craft paper, craft card, whatever you want to do. Just make it look the same on both sides, so when you flip it over it's not noticeable. And that's it. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the Gaffed Academy, post notifications on, and it's Friday. Yes! We'll see you tomorrow for another card trick. Cheers.